Welcome, beloved hearts out there. This is Freya and Joy. And this is the YouTube series about how to be a nicer person. This is part number 3. And I will start now, right away, with the first point. That is, encourage others. Always try to be encouraging with others. Nobody enjoys despairing comments and being discouraged. If a friend who is overweight expresses her or his intention to lose weight, be encouraging and supportive. If an acquaintance tells you her or his plan to start a new business, offer constructive input and encourage that person. You will find that person appreciate your encouragement and reciprocate it. Point 2. Learn other cultures. Foods, customs, people, nature. We live in a beautiful world. It's full of diversity. The world is a big place, and it is filled with different cultures and customs. It is essential that you remember that the culture you are used to may not be the norm for someone else. Make an effort to learn the intricate of different cultures and respect them. Learn the capitals, maybe, if you like that. Learn what kind of trees, flowers, animals, if you like that. Try new ethnic food. Listen to music from around the world. Become familiar with customs from other cultures. Be interested in the norms of different people, and people will take more interest in you many times. In this part 3, I am now at point 3. Try others' interest. Just try something new. Interest or activities. All of us have our own personal interests and hobbies. While you may enjoy golf or cooking, others may be more keen on cooking and kayaking. While you do not need to share another person's passion. Expanding your horizon by trying new activities and hobbies make you a more interesting person. People are grateful when you take a serious interest in their activities. In return, they will take an interest in yours many times. So if a friend who is a good golfer asks you to go golfing with her or him one day, make a point to do it even if you are not passionate about that game, and know that you are going to hit a lot of balls into the water. You might even begin to enjoy the game. Point 4. Don't give advice unless it is asked for. This is very important. Don't give advice unless it is asked for, with the exception of your own children. If you have good advices, of course. One way to be a nicer person is to refrain from giving others advice unless it is requested. Many people are too forthcoming with dispensing advice when it's not called for. Everyone has a different way of doing things, and that difference must be respected. You may not like or agree with a friend's actions, but that does not mean that you need to preach to that person. In fact, many people who are quick to advise are averse to heeding the advice of others. Give constructive advice when it is requested. 5 in this part 3 of how to be a nicer person. Never say I told you so, even if you did. If you give someone advice or information and they fail to listen to it, only to find out later that you were right, never rub it in that person's face by saying I told you so. If your advice or input was correct, people will recognize it. There is no need to reiterate that they should have listened to you. That only serves to belittle the other person and exalt yourself. Number 6, respect others and their opinions. We all have our own opinions on different subjects. Others may not always agree with you, and you certainly will not always agree with them. One of the ways to be a nicer person is to respect the opinions of others, even if you do not agree with them. Harmonious diversity is what makes this world an interesting and beautiful place. Number 7, love yourself and be less sensitive to criticism. If you are secure about and love yourself, you will not think it is the end of the world if someone is critical of you or your actions. Try to be less sensitive about the criticism of others and do not react harshly. Thank that person for their input, evaluate objectively, and move on. Point number 8 in part 3 of being a nicer person. Make time for others. The most precious commodity you can give others is time. Everyone in this world, rich or poor, has been dealt an even hand in the way of possessing 24 hours in a day. Therefore, affording others some of your valuable time is one of the greatest gifts you can give. Making the time to enjoy a meal with a friend, helping someone paint a bedroom, or teaching a person a new skill will go a long way in showing others that you truly care about them. Number 9, be fully present for others. When you are spending time with friends and family, be mindful and fully present. One of the best ways to show others that you care about them is by giving them your undivided attention. When you don't give people attention when they speak to you, it shows them that you are disrespectful and actually shows that you don't respect yourself either. If you are having dinner with a friend, mute your cell phone and stop checking Facebook every few minutes. Just turn it off. It can wait. If you are speaking with a friend, look them in the eye and focus on them. Be a good listener and do not dilute your attention with other trivial concerns. Number 10 in part 3 of how to be a nicer person. Don't be a nicer person for personal gain. One more time. Don't be a nicer person for personal gain. Finally, be a nicer person because you want to be. Do not do it for personal gain, although inevitably people will appreciate you and your nice ways. People see through instinctively and insincerely. Learn and practice habits that make you a nicer person because of its inherent value. It will give yourself the confidence and satisfaction because it's actually something you give yourself. You give it to others, you give it to yourself. That's how it works. You will make a positive difference in the world. So if you find these advices useful, please share it. Thank you so much for listening, and I wish you a beautiful day. Much love and much blessings from me, Freya and Joy.